All right, we are starting topic 13, which is all about solving proportions. And so we're looking at section 13-1 on page 322, which is all about how can we use ratio tables to solve proportions. All right, so how can we use a ratio table to solve a proportion? Here's our problem. For every 7 cans of tennis balls sold at a sports store, 3 tennis rackets are sold. All right, so here is your ratio. For every 7 cans of tennis balls, 3 tennis rackets are sold. At this rate, how many cans of tennis balls, okay, that's we don't know, would be sold if 15 tennis rackets were sold? All right, let's look at the next page. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is write your proportion. All right, so we know that we have 7 cans for every 3 rackets. And we have our equal sign here. We're writing an equal ratio or writing a proportion. We don't know the number of cans of tennis balls, but we do know it would be 15 rackets. All right, so one of the ways we can do this is to make a ratio table, which they are doing over here at the right. So let's look at that. All right, what you can do is make a ratio table to solve this proportion. So we're going to find ratios equivalent to 7 to 3. So basically, you're doing what you've done before. You're going to multiply both terms of the ratio by 2, 3, 4, and so on until you find your 15 tennis rackets. So here's our setup, somewhat like our input-output table. Here's our table. We have our 7, right, and 7 cans, 3 rackets, and all we've done here is times 2 gives us the 6, so 7 times 2 gives us the 14. Now go back to the 3, and instead of multiplying by 2, multiply it by 3. Well, here, let me do it like this to get your 9, right? So multiply 7 times 3 to get 21, and so on. So multiply 3 by 4 to get 12, 7 by 4 to get 28, 3 by 5 to get 15, so 7 by 5 will get you 35. So this is one way to find this or solve this proportion. If 15 rackets were sold, then 35 cans of tennis balls would be sold. So here's our proportion. 7 to 3 is equal to 35 to 15. All right, this is a quick little lesson here, but go ahead and do problems in the guided practice using ratio tables 1, 2, 3, and 4 before you go on to the next lesson. See you tomorrow.